Luma Jungle woke before the sun. Firefly flowers flickered like tiny lanterns. Silver mist curled between towering emerald trees. And somewhere deep in the canopy, the jungle hummed with quiet magic. Legends said the jungle was alive, watching, listening, protecting its secrets. Barbie stepped carefully along the glowing path, her boots brushing dew-kissed leaves. She had followed an ancient map found in the village of Solara, one that spoke of a jungle where stars touched the earth and wishes could bloom. "This place feels special," Barbie whispered. As if answering her, the vines above rustled. A soft chime echoed, gentle, musical. Then Barbie saw him. High on a moonlit branch sat a small monkey with silvery brown fur, and a long curling tail tipped with glowing stardust. But it was his eyes that made Barbie gasp. They shimmered like constellations. Tiny stars swirled inside them, glowing softly with cosmic light. "A star-eyed monkey," Barbie breathed. The monkey tilted his head, studying her carefully. His eyes sparkled brighter, and he made a curious chiming sound before leaping lightly to a lower branch. He landed without fear, gazing at her as though he had been waiting. "Hello," Barbie said gently, kneeling. "I won't hurt you." The monkey blinked once, twice. Then he smiled. With a happy trill, he hopped closer and tapped Barbie's wrist. Warm light pulsed beneath her skin, not painful, comforting. "You're magical," Barbie said softly. The monkey puffed his chest proudly and pointed to himself. "Lumo," he chimed. "Barbie smiled. In Barbie." From the moment they met, something felt connected. Like two paths crossing exactly when they were meant to. As twilight deepened, Lumo tugged Barbie's hand urgently and darted ahead. She followed him through archways of glowing vines, past waterfalls that shimmered like liquid starlight, until the jungle suddenly fell silent. They reached a vast clearing. At its center stood the Starheart Tree, once radiant, now dim. Its branches drooped, its bark cracked, and the glowing starfruit that once lit the jungle had turned dull and gray. Barbie felt a heaviness settle in her chest. "What happened?" she whispered. Lumo's eyes dimmed slightly. He hopped to the tree and pressed his glowing palms against its trunk. The tree flickered weakly. A vision flashed before Barbie's eyes. The Starheart Tree had been the source of Luma Jungle's magic, fed by falling starlight every century. But something had gone wrong. The celestial bloom, the flower that summoned the stars, had been stolen. Without it, the jungle was slowly fading. Lumo slumped beside the tree, his starlight eyes flickering. Barbie knelt beside him. "We'll fix this. I promise." Lumo looked up, hope flickering back to life. The journey to find the celestial bloom led them deep into the shadow ravines, where light struggled to survive. The air grew cold, and dark vines slithered like living things. From the shadows emerged the night howlers, creatures made of smoke and fear, drawn to fading magic. Barbie stepped protectively in front of Lumo. "Stay close," she whispered. The howlers circled, whispering doubts. "You are not strong enough. The jungle will fall." Barbie closed her eyes. "No," she said firmly. "Kindness is stronger than fear." Lumo's eyes flared brilliantly. Together, they joined hands, human warmth and starborn light. A radiant glow burst outward, dissolving the shadows like mist in morning sun. The night howlers vanished with a hiss. Lumo leapt into Barbie's arms, chiming joyfully. "We make a good team," Barbie laughed. At the heart of the ravine stood a crystal altar, cold and dark. Floating above it was the celestial bloom, a flower made of starlight, its petals pale and trembling. Guarding it was a lonely figure, the astral keeper, cloaked in shadows. "I took the bloom to protect it," the keeper said softly. The stars stopped listening. "I feared losing everything." Barbie stepped forward gently. Magic survives through trust, not fear. Lumo floated upward, his eyes shining brighter than ever. He touched the bloom, and it responded, glowing warmly, alive again. The keeper fell to their knees. "I forgot that hope must be shared," they whispered. "Barbie smiled. Let us help together." The keeper returned the celestial bloom. Back at the Starheart Tree, Barbie placed the bloom into its hollow while Lumo channeled his starlight. The jungle held its breath. Then, light exploded outward. Branches lifted, leaves shimmered, and starfruit bloomed anew. Rivers glowed. Fireflies danced. The jungle sang. Lumo's eyes glowed brighter than ever, now filled with entire galaxies. Barbie laughed joyfully as vines twirled around them like celebration ribbons. The Starheart Tree bent slightly, touching Barbie's shoulder in gratitude. As dawn arrived, Lumo climbed onto Barbie's shoulder. "You belong here," Barbie said softly. Lumo chimed and pressed his forehead to hers, transferring a single glowing star into her palm, a symbol of eternal friendship. Barbie felt warmth spread through her heart. "I'll always come back," she promised. As Barbie left Luma Jungle, the trees whispered her name, and Lumo watched from the branches, his starry eyes shining proudly. Because some friendships are written not just in time, but in the stars.